It is super sad that I have reached a point where talking about cross-tag battle is literally impossible. I mean, I'm talking about it now, but that's not what I mean. But the point is, there's nothing that I can say about this game anymore. I have made many videos talking about cross-tag. I've talked about, hey, maybe it should have an arcade mode. Hey, it should have more single-player content, more characters. What characters from different franchises could make it into the games, etc., etc. I have said everything I could possibly say about this game, and it scares the shit out of me, you know? It makes me sad. ARCSYS is doing all these tournaments, which is nice. You know, it's nice that people are still enjoying this game. I, sadly enough, start to really enjoy this game when ARCSYS stopped giving a shit about putting out content for it, which makes me sad. But hey, you still got a good solid game at the end of the day. I'm just sad that this might just be the end of cross-tag. I mean, I've made this video like so many times. I said this in so many videos. This might be the end of cross-tag battle. This might be the end. 2.0 is the end of the game. And I'm so sick of saying that because like I want more content for this game. A bunch of people want more content for this game. I just don't know the state of ARCSYS at now. I don't know if it's licensing. I don't know if it's just they're done with the game. You know, knowing that this is called cross-tag 2.0, ARCSYS usually kind of stops at the 2.0 revisions. You know, they kind of stop at 2.0 and just move on to the next. That's my only guess. The only thing I can think of other than licensing. I don't know if this is licensing. I don't know, because I tried to blame COVID before, but all the other fighting games are getting content pumped out. Like, BlazBlue, Guilty Gear Strive is still developing until it's coming out in April. Like, shit, dude, games are still going. A bunch of other fighting games are still getting content. Shit's still happening, so I can't blame COVID for cross-tag's case. So all I can do is say, A, either it's licensing issues, or B, they're just done with it. They're just done. 2.0 is the end. They're just literally done with it. And it makes me think, yeah, this is a special edition of the game. It's the end of it all. But I don't want to believe that ARCSYS doesn't know that, like, or just doesn't want to ignore that people want more content. I feel like it would be smart to capitalize on this stuff. Again, I don't know what's going on in the background of ARCSYS. As much as I would like to be involved with development shit, and know this stuff, honestly, I feel like I should know, because I feel like if I knew the truth about why this game isn't going to get any more content, I would probably be super sad and cry. But yeah, dude, like cross-tag is a game. Cross-tag was a game that had a really rocky start, but I feel like the game came into its own as more content came out, and then they finally released a special edition, which they're putting on sale. By the way, the special edition is on sale right now. As of this recording, it's 25 bucks. If you have 25 bucks to burn and don't have cross-tag yet, please buy the game and convince some of your friends to play it, because this game is pretty fun. I know some people don't like the simplified controls. I know some people don't like the tag mechanics. I know some people don't like Yumi and Adachi, but please play this game. It's actually fun to play. There's a bunch of characters, 53 exact. Just play the game and have some fun. You know, the game's pretty fun. Don't let those naysayers say it's not fun, because it's fun. You can not like the game. That's fair. Everyone, you know, you can't force everyone to play every fighting game. But for my recommendation alone, play CrossTag 2.0, or sorry, BlazBlue Cross-Tag Battle Special Edition. Please buy the Special Edition. Do not buy the base copy unless you want to. But the base copy is $4, $4 or $5. So you can if you want to. You know, just to see how you do it, or just don't do that. Actually, just buy the trial version, test it out. And if you like the trial version, the demo version, go buy the special edition, please. Anyway, so yeah, cross-tag is a game that I pretty much like. You know, like I don't want to go into a big history lesson, because honestly, I did that video before. But all I can say is, hey, it had a really rocky start, a lot of DLC, you know, Blake Bean DLC, etc., blah, blah, blah. We already know this shit. We've already known this shit for almost 4 years now. So yeah, damn, cross-tag is almost, oh my god, it's going to be 4 years this year since it's been announced. Holy shit. But anyway, yeah, cross-tag's out there. It still has an audience. It still has people playing. It still has people playing online, and it's great. It's nice to see that, but something about it just feels incomplete. You know, like people were telling me, hey man, maybe Arcana Heart as Arcana Heart's a guest character. Maybe you have Yumi as a guest character, like a single guest character. You have Akatsuki and Blitzing a single guest character. I don't like that idea so much because there's so much room for characters that could pump into here. Just having Heart as the one Arcana Heart character pisses me off. As much as I love Heart, having her as the one Arcana Heart representative makes me sad. Having Yumi of all, I don't even like Yumi all that much, but damn, having her here is nice. But shit, just having her here as Shinron Kagura representation makes me sad. Akatsuki and Blitztank, there are two of them, but still, there's no more Akatsuki Blitzconf characters, and it's depressing. Getting into Ruby, no more Ruby characters, despite having so much potential to have more Ruby characters. Like, the thing is, I feel like for character teams, they would have to have characters added that are affiliated with them. For example, Team Juniper, you got Ren, Jean, Pyrrha, and shit. Nora, there you go. I'm forgetting my Ruby characters. So, like, I feel like if they were add characters like John or Pyrrha or Ren or Nora, yeah, hey, you gotta freaking add all of them at the same time. Neo seemed like the best option because she's kind of alone in regards of affiliation, but I mean, unless you want to count Torchwick, but But yeah, shit like that. But anyway, yeah, there's so much more room to add more characters. I understand that adding a lot more characters will screw the balancing of the game, and I know that, but come on, man, this is cross-tag battle. It could be anything you probably want it to be, man. Like, and they had it right here. They had the dub. They had the game. They had everything going for them at now, but ugh. Oh, no, man. Like, all I really wanted to add cross-tag was more single-player content, more characters, maybe a new story mode. That was back then when all of the DLC came out for the original, set of cross-tag characters before 2.0. I got the new story mode in the special edition, which I really did want, and it's a much better improvement. I got the more characters I want, which I'm happy. But I don't know. I just feel like cross-tag could have done more, been more. Now, as I said before, I'm considering this 2.0 as the end of cross-tag. I feel like ARCSYS knows that too. I feel like, I'm not going to guarantee that it is. But I personally feel like that ARCSYS believes that this is the end of cross-tag, which sucks because this game could have had more to it. I don't know why, man, because like it's weird that when cross-tag got announced, Central Fiction got Jubei and Central Fiction kind of just got left in the dust. The only thing that's happened with Central Fiction after the fact was a patch, I think, and then the special edition for the Switch, which is just a port, so it doesn't count. But like it's done. That's what I feel like. Cross-tag 2.0 is the end. I don't know anything about game development. I am not the kind of person to tell you shit like this because I'm as blind as other people are regards to this stuff. But all I can say is from experience that this is over. Central Fiction Guys 2.0 patch with Jubei, it's over. I feel like cross-tag with this 2.0 patch and all the new characters, it's over. Same thing happened with Central Fiction. So, Chrono Phantasm Extend. Chrono Phantasm 2.0 was Chrono Phantasm Extend, and that was it. I'm just amazed they didn't call this, like, I'm just amazed they didn't call this, like, Cross-Tag Battle 2.0, Cross-Tag Battle Extend. I feel like calling it Special Edition would not make it so, like, an Extend copy. I guess this is, like, the middle road between an Extend version, because saying Extend for this game would imply that it's over. There's nothing beyond that. All these BlazBlue games, with the exception, I guess, Central Fiction, ends on an Extend note. Special Edition was a port, so I guess they're calling the Cross-Tag Battle Special Edition a port, just to not call it Extend anymore, because it's not really an extended version. But, I don't know, man, it just bums me out. And, like, the only significant content we gotten for about a year plus was just the CL Lobby avatar, which was already in the game. They just put it back. It was already in the game. They patched it out because data miners leaked it. Then they put it back when it's because of Alternative Dark War. Like, I'm just like, why would you guys even bother? Like, you guys clearly can put more. Oops. You guys can clearly put more shit in the game. Sorry, I think I hit a button on something. I think my Switch is still on. Holy shit. Anyway, I gotta turn my Switch off. I'm sorry. Anyway, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know, and I feel bad. Like, I kind of want more cross-tag content, though. I like playing this game. I just don't like seeing it in the state of this, because there's more that can be done with it. But, I mean, if you ask certain people, they say, yeah, it's over. But it creeps me out. It's creepy that ARCSYS is just doing all these tournaments and stuff like this and not doing anything about it. Maybe they acknowledge that the game is really over. Maybe that's it. They didn't say anything more about new content coming. They didn't promise no more new content. With this big patch of 9 characters with a special edition, I honestly feel like this could be it. Honestly, though, the special edition is just one fat season pass, so like, well, not really a season pass, more like it's just a big block of content. But I don't know, man. I feel like more DLC could have came to it. I'm not a fan of DLC practices. By far, I hate DLC, but I feel like Cross-Tag needed it. There's more that needs to be done. First of all, change this goddamn character select menu, because holy shit, I know that's not gonna change, but damn, dude, y'all need it. I mean, y'all changed it in 2.0, so I'm not gonna expect y'all to change it now, but shit, man, I wish this game had more to it. I really wish it did. Like, I actually like playing Cross-Tag now. When I didn't like playing the game at first. It was too bare bones, there was nothing there, but as more DLC came and the special edition came, damn, dude, I actually had some fun with this game. I'm not going to lie. I actually had a lot of fun with this game, and now it's done with this content. I mean, if it is, I mean, I believe it's done. I mean, I don't think that they're not gonna, just do anything with it anymore. And it sucks to say that, because this game definitely needed more content. An arcade mode is sorely missing. Actual single player modes are sorely missing. There are some characters that could be in here, and it just makes me sad that Arcana Heart, like, characters like, they feel like guest characters, and I hate that idea, because, like, everyone's talking about the data mine and blah blah blah, and honestly, there was no way all those characters from that data mine was going to make it. I didn't believe that for a second. I just believed that these were characters that could potentially make it in the game. But the fact that all we have for Arcana Heart and Sinron is just Heart and Yumi kind of sucks, though, because, like, there could be room for potential characters, not just this whole thing of all these characters coming. No, I didn't believe that at all. There was no way that was going to happen. I just believed that these characters potentially would come. That's why when I leaked that video, I said potential placeholders. I didn't say all these characters are coming, because holy shit, that would have made the roster huge, and that wouldn't have worked. I mean, that would make Cross-Tag the best crossover video game ever since Smash Brothers, but at the same time, it wouldn't have been possible. Yeah, I would like for Cross-Tag to become anime fighting game Smash Brothers, but that's just not going to happen, and I would love that. Yeah, 80 plus characters, everyone is here kind of bullshit, but that's not going to work. I mean, if it would, that would have been sick. If ARCSYS went all out with that, that would have been the sickest shit they've ever done, ever. But nah, man, there's no way they would have. But honestly, I feel bummed out that there's some characters that didn't make it in. For example, hell, I wanted to see more characters from Arcana Heart. I like the series. I want to see Saki Suzura. I want to see Kamui Tokinomiya. I want to see Petra. I want to see, just see more Arcana Heart characters. Hell, Dark Heart's coming in. The new update for Arcana Heart, maybe she could have made it in somehow. I don't freaking know, but I would have liked to see that. Sinron definitely need more characters, because F Yumi. I wanted to see Asuka. I wanted to see Daidoji, Hibari, Miyabi. Homura. At least they at least could have added the leaders of the teams. Asuka, Homura, Miyabi. They could have added all of them, man. Like shit, dude. They could have went the extra mile, added a bunch of random other characters. Stuff like that. I would have liked that. Honestly, would have liked that, because Sinron needed more characters. Sinron is a good series of wacky, fun, fan servicey brawling, beat 'em up, whatever genre of Sinron you want to play. You want to play the dating sim. You want to play the cooking game. You want to play the Peach Beach Splash shooty game. You want to play the base games. You want to play the mobile games. I don't care. You still get some Sinron. Now, Akatsuki was in a series that I had too much stock in, because I've only played the game once in my life, and that's just through a browser. But the point is, man, Akatsuki got some sick-ass looking characters. Anonym, Kanai, freaking Electro Soldat, man, like, they look cool. They look cool as shit, man, and it sucks they won't be able to make it in. And on top of that, they'll never be dubbed, and that makes me sad. Like, the fact that Arcana Heart and Akatsuki and Under Night, but I'm not going to count them in this case. They already have a bunch of characters. For the fact that Arcana Heart and Akatsuki BlitzConf get dubs for the first time ever is a monumental task in of itself. It's a big thing, to me at least. Arcana Heart was a small, relatively small game. It didn't have too much stock to it, but it's a fun game. And the fact that it had one character dubbed in the first place was surprising. I'm not saying much for Sinron, because Sinron had a dub before in regards to the anime, but I can't really count that because Yumi's voice is completely different. So, still, I mean, Akatsuki getting a dub. Now you want to count him as his, you want to count him as Under Night self, sure. But since this game counts ARCSYS as from being his own series, yeah, ARCSYS Blitzkampf, a ARCSYS Blitzkampf character getting a dub, boom, insane. But yeah, I mean, I honestly, like, just the dubbing in general. But I'm not gonna get into that. That's a different video for another time. I already made videos about dubbing and shit. But yeah, like, I'm sad. Cross tag makes me sad. Like, I kept waiting. Like, it's like this game where you just wait and you want to see what's it going to turn into. And it apparently stopped at special edition, man. Like, damn, ARCSYS could have added an arcade mode before they went, and a regular standard score attack, time attack mode. I wouldn't have gave a damn. Just something to make this game feel like it's still being supported. And yeah, it's still being supported. Still getting, you know, tournaments and the like, but it's not the same. You know, it's not the same as if they were putting more content as characters and other miscellaneous shit like that. I would have preferred that rather than just these tournaments. I mean, it's nice to see people playing the game. There's no problem with that, and it's good. I don't know if ARCSYS is doing these tournaments as to see how much interest can hold for cross tag, or they're just doing tournaments for the hell of it. But it all seems just a little creepy to me. You know, it's like if cross tag was still going to go, right? If it was, the game was incomplete, right? If the game was incomplete and they still had ideas to put in, and they knew that they could, but this didn't, and just constantly did tournaments, that's disturbing. Honestly, I don't even know how to even describe it. It just feels like some kind of sick thing to see. Like nothing, like they know, but they don't know. Like they know, and like we know these guys want more content, but we're not gonna tell them about that. But honestly, I just feel it's too late anyway. I mean, some games actually get content years after they've launched and shit like that. So maybe there's hope for cross tag, but I'm not too hopeful for it. I mean, just looking at the character select menu, looking at the character select screen alone, it's just off. You know, it looks so off. You know, I mean, just looking at the Arcana Heart, the Arcana Heart Sinron ARCSYS section, it looks so bad. Like, it's just like these characters who have no affiliation with each other are just jumped up there. I guess you could call it the guest section, but honestly, it just doesn't work this way because they couldn't have multiple slots, and it just looks ugly as sin, dude. I hate it. I don't like the Ruby section because it's still missing slots. Like, you could definitely, if a first-time player came to this game, right, for the first time ever, and they saw this character select menu, they could tell something is off, you know? Like, there's something that should have been in the Ruby sections. That there should have been something in the quote-unquote guest character sections. And that, don't even get me started on the etc. bar, but that's an etc. bar. I don't know why it's even an etc. bar up there, because you could just select your options through the freaking press of the... What do you gotta do? Like, you guys, like, you don't even need that shit in the character select screen, though, but whatever. Honestly, the point is, I don't know. I feel like cross tag is just done. I feel like it's just done. I want to be proven wrong. I want this video to be dated. I want this video to be proven wrong and dated, because I swear I want to have hope, but I stopped having hope like midway through last year. COVID was a pain in the ass, but honestly, other fighting game companies kept on trucking. I don't know. There's demand for cross tag, and that makes me sad that there's nothing been done with it. I don't know. I feel like this is the end. I feel like it's just straight up the end of it all. It's an end of cross tag. They're going to move on to the next BlazBlue thing. Alternative Dark War's coming up, so they're probably going to focus on that with all their BlazBlue ventures. I don't know. Guilty Gear Strive is moving on. ARCSYS has other things to do. They're still putting DLC out for fighters. They'll be done with that soon, at least this current pass. And they're going to do the same thing for Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. So, you know, I feel like cross tag is like not even a priority anymore at this point, and it's probably just like, hey, we're done with cross tag. 2.0's out. We already did the patch. It's over. We didn't say anything else about more content coming. We didn't promise you guys anything, so it's over. And that's what I feel like. I feel like that's just the end of it all, and it sucks. It honestly sucks. It's painful, you know, because I actually like playing this game. I just don't want to see it die like this, but it's probably it. I mean, Moore is probably going to focus all his efforts on Alternative Dark War. If Alternative Dark War makes bank, God knows what's going to happen from here. God knows what's going to happen from here, man. But cross tag's probably done. Like, it's just, I think this might be, like I said it before, my last video about, this might be my last video of cross tag. I think this might be the end video, like the finale of cross tag, like the pure end of cross tag, if no more content comes to it. I started this video not even knowing what to talk about because there's nothing to talk about. Everything I've said, everything I've meant to say about this game has already been said multiple times on my channel. And it sucks, really. It sucks. I like playing this game. It really do. And it's not like I'm not going to stop playing it. It's not going to like prevent me from playing Cross Tag, that no more content's coming to it. But I always like to dream and to think about what could have been, you know? Like, what if Central Fiction got more content? What could have been from that? What if Cross Tag got more content? What could have been in that? But, you know, and more now, considering he was the lead director on, you know, Cross Tag, but I just feel like it's... I mean, the fact that, you know, they actually managed to get something like Alternative Dark War out now, I feel like Cross Tag isn't going to be touched upon anymore. I feel like it's not. I mean, if it does, I pray to God this video I be proven wrong, because I really do. I really want to be proven wrong in this case because, damn it, I like Cross Tag. I like playing it. It's fun to play, and as long as the game's fun, I don't care what other people say. As long as I'm having fun, I'm okay with it. You know, I'll rag on the game, but Cross Tag, I ragged on it for the first few, you know, first year or so, but it got better over time. I do believe that, especially with the special edition out right now. But all I can say is this before I end the video. If you were skeptical on playing Cross Tag Battle because you heard the shit about the DLC prices, the people who not liking it, people calling it a baby game, honestly, I would prefer if you picked up the game yourself and judge it on your own merits. You know, I would prefer maybe if you bought the special edition because it has all the fixins and all that shit. Buy the special edition if you are able. It's 25 bucks. If you're not able, that's okay. You could buy just the standard version for like $5 now. As of this recording, if anyone watches this now, buy it. But whenever Cross Tag goes on sale, you should. I honestly believe you should play it and just judge it on your own merits. Judge it for yourself. You know, form your own opinion about the game. Because some people would like to force that opinion on you as fact, and it's not fair. I don't believe it's fair because there's a lot of some people just like who just outright hate the game because it's not Central Fiction again. You know, some people will be like, "Hey, this game's trash. I'm going back to CF." Blah blah blah. Even though they don't really need to make an announcement of that, I don't give a shit if you play CF. I don't care. But I would prefer if people just bought Cross Tag on their own and formed their own opinion about it. So you won't have to like listen to the naysayers and try to force it upon you. You know. Form your own opinion about Cross Tag. But my opinion is that I like playing the game. I like playing the game. I personally find it fun. I'm glad it has a wide variety of characters, but I also personally believe that it should have, more should have been done with it. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. I'm done with Cross Tag. Probably forever if this video, if Cross Tag doesn't get updated no more. I may make a video later about Cross Tag, but it will not be anytime soon. Actually, no, forget it. Forget Cross Tag. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with the game unless the game gets an update somehow in some shape or form. But considering the only update we had was CL's avatar, and I already talked about it, yeah, I think that's it, guys. Cross Tag, sayonara. God damn it, I hate saying that, but sayonara, Cross Tag. You were a trip. This was a trip. Literally, this was a wild trip for 3 years. The fact that we came to this ending here, maybe Cross Tag didn't need more characters. Maybe it's just the end of it all, you know? Well, you know what they say, you really can't escape from crossing fate, huh?